Good morning, my name is Natalia M, and today I'll be discussing the impact that celebrities have on today's youth. Today's generation lives in front of a screen. Even babies in the 21st century partake in the use of modern technology as a form of entertainment. The present youth makes up a large amount of the population that uses social media sites and indulges in television. The celebrities of the current generation typically have a large social media presence and platform used to reach their followers and idolizers. This content published can be detrimental to the children which view it and can strongly impact their decisions. This brings to question, to what extent does the content published by celebrities affect today's youth's personal decisions within the United States? The content published by celebrities can trigger and affect children's mental health and body image, can affect children's spending habits by influencing them to purchase what is being advertised and can normalize risky behaviors, including drugs and alcohol, making younger generations believe that partaking in these activities is acceptable. The normalizing of unachievable body standards and unhealthy eating habits through social media can easily affect a child's self-esteem. Here I have an image of Kim Kardashian, a well-known influencer, known for her hourglass physique and her television presence. In an episode of her show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, a co-star is praising her for looking anorexic. This language can not only trigger children already struggling with eating disorders, but can also make other children believe that partaking in non-religious fasting, purging, and not eating at all is a healthy way to achieve the body that they are longing for. Angelina Jolie, a very well-known actress, is seen here before and after her skin has been photoshopped to perfection. When celebrities, both male and female, post these pictures of their perfectly slim body and perfectly clear skin, children will be conditioned to believe that this is completely natural and effortless to achieve. Without explicitly stating that there is extensive work on these images, children will do whatever it takes to fit these unrealistic beauty standards. Popular influencers can advertise unhealthy or unnecessary products, negatively impacting a child's spending and consumption habits. The following graph by the Octagon First Call shows the level of influence that celebrities have on varying ages, showing how the most influential ages are in early pre-K years, which exposes these young children's vulnerability to outside influences. When a child sees a celebrity on television advertising a product, they are more gravitated towards this product. The influence from a parent and/or adult will not be as valuable at this point over celebrity because the child may consider this item a necessity in order to bond with their idol. You can see popular celebrities choosing to advertise products including unhealthy beverages and foods which are not beneficial to a child's physical or mental development. Although these items may have no proper nutritional value and may be considered unhealthy, children will be more gravitated towards these products because they're being advertised by well-known popular celebrities. Along with the celebrity endorsement, the repetitive exposure to these advertisements on social media and television can increase the desire for consuming these products. In The Meaning of Serena Williams by Chris Herbert, he states, "As long as white imagination markets itself by equating whiteness and blindness with aspirational living, stereotypes will remain fixed in place." This brings a new aspect to advertisement, known as target audience and product appeal. With today's racial stereotypes, people have been accustomed to believe that products consumed and advertised by majorities, in this case white Americans, brings more appeal to a customer. Not only can this harm a minority's mental health, but can also stigmatize that certain products belong to a certain race. With more racially inclusive and physically beneficial advertisements, we may be able to solve the ongoing issue of bad spending habits by children caused by the advertisements of celebrities. In The Source, by Rachel Y, she states, "Studies indicate that youth who look up to role models that engage in negative or risky behaviors are more likely to follow, suit, and eventually engage in the same behaviors." By constantly showcasing nudity, alcohol consumption, and drug use in today's media, this can give children the false impression that partaking in these activities will not have any consequences. Drug and alcohol and/or use and consumption is extremely detrimental to a child's growth and development, which will negatively impact the future generation. Albert Bander's Bobo doll experiment was created to observe the effects of adults' actions that they have on children, known as the social learning theory. There were two groups in this experiment. One group of children witnessed an adult kindly playing with Bobo the clown doll. The other group witnessed an adult being aggressive towards the doll. The group of children that saw the aggressive adult acted in a similar way by punching and throwing objects at the doll, while the other group kindly played with it. The discovery of the social learning theory supports how children mimic what they see, especially when this is done by influential figures in their lives, showing the possible impact on children's current and future decisions. By having these well-known influencers constantly showing themselves partaking in risky behaviors in, for example, music videos, and mentions of these behaviors in their song lyrics, children will become desensitized and want to partake in these behaviors to be just like the idols. Kids not only want to do what these celebrities do because they are their role models, but also see them as their own perception of perfect. If children learn to believe, by repetition, that these risky behaviors are safe, then they'll be more inclined to follow in the same direction. In order to combat these large negative influences that celebrities may have on today's children, we will need to limit the exposure to risky behaviors through content restrictions on devices, have more exposure to content regarding body positivity, and teaching children more about mental health and eating disorder services and hotlines to normalize coping mechanisms. It is very hard to completely isolate children from the negative effects of celebrity publications, but working alongside parents, teachers, and other adults, the future generation's personal decisions can be free from bias by celebrities. Thank you. Are there any questions?
I do have two questions for you. Let's see. First question. What evidence did you gather that you didn't use, and then why'd you choose not to use it?
In the beginning of my research, I decided to make one of my claims regarding the influence that celebrities have on the political views of children. But I decided not to use this because I didn't have enough credible evidence and sources to use to explain and support this claim. And I also decided that I wanted to stick to the most influential claims, including mental health and consumption habits. And I also realized that political views really don't affect children. They mostly affect adults because in the United States, the legal voting age is 18 plus.
Okay, and the second question, explain the level of certainty you have about your conclusion.
I'm overall really certain about my conclusion because I stuck to reliable sources, including academic journals and articles, which are written by professionals overall that were educated in the mental health of adolescents as well as childhood development. So I knew that these educated people would help prove to the extent that celebrities affected children's current and future decisions.
All right. You